I'm going out for a walk, enjoying my time with my dog. I'm gonna wait and answer questions to very important few questions for y'all after a few people at least get on. Hope heal. So what is everyone doing today? I decided to go and take my dog out for a walk. It's a nice day. Come. She might be barking in a minute. Hope. How's everyone doing? Hope. Decided to take my dog out for a walk. Where's everyone from? Have anyone lived in a place that they don't feel loved or feel safe in their own home? Do I like black people? I have no problem with people. I don't care what color they are. I don't care what age they are. Nothing. You treat me right, I treat you right. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're black, Asian, Chinese, Indian. I don't have a problem with anyone. I don't have a problem with people who are older or younger. I don't even know who he is. It's sad that he passed away. Hello, how are you? Where are y'all from? I don't know who that is. I am not doing any negative talk. We're keeping everything positive. So how are you guys' school going? Are you guys enjoying going back to school? Do you guys enjoy going to work? I have a really good job and I enjoy it. I'm working on my life right now. I finally found someone that treats me right and everything. I was not in a great home, and I wasn't in a great, what you want to call it, relationship. After 8 years, decided to leave. So how's everyone night going? Has anyone been in a toxic relationship? What did you guys ever do in a toxic relationship to get away from it? Hello, David. Yes, praying is really good. But how did you get out of the relationship that's just toxic? Did you stay or did you go? Or, did you leave? I went and left. It took me 8 years to leave. The abusive relationship, the abusive home that I was in. Yes, I was being used too. I would take care of 5 kids, if not more. And I would clean, cook, take care of the kids, take care of the adults, especially when they're sick. I would, even when I had bronchitis, for 8 months, I tried to go into the doctor. I couldn't even go to the doctor. And now I'm diagnosed of having asthma. All because I was not allowed to go to the doctors. Try to go make a doctor's appointment. Had to cancel my appointment. I went, and when I was really sick, barely able to breathe, I had to learn how to breathe shallow, I guess you want to call it. And it really sucks. I went and broke my finger, broke my toe, broke my hand. Couldn't go to the doctors until a few days later. Still had to take care of the kids and everything. While my husband would sit on a chair, fall asleep most of the time, and wouldn't do anything. Yes, the world is so broken. Everything's just breaking down. People back in the old days can leave their doors unlocked and no one robbed them. Now you have to lock everything up. Your window, you have to put wood in your windows to make sure no one will steal anything, and it's just a bunch of bullshit. So it's just people treat people horrible. I think it's just messed up how my so-called family, my ex-husband, I've known him for 8 years, and then his so-called adopted daughter, which is not legally adopted daughter, and her 5 adopted children. And it's just horrible. I went and had surgery on my mouth, and he had to go to his adopted daughter's work to help train a lady that should know how to do things while I'm sitting in a vehicle in so much pain, and my mouth was hurting so bad, I was bleeding, and I was on blood thinners. And because I was on blood thinners, I shouldn't have been on them, but I forgot that I was going to have surgery. And I would not been able to just stop the bleeding. So, with everything going on, I had to wait in the vehicle for a half an hour. I called him. He left his phone in the vehicle. I had surgery. I had to clean, cook for 5 kids, 3 adults, which I couldn't eat because I had surgery on my mouth. I wouldn't stop bleeding for a while. So, it was just horrible. So, when I had surgery, no one was there to help me out at all. I got yelled at because I couldn't talk, because my mouth had to stay closed. I had to clean, cook, take care of 5 kids by myself while my husband is sitting on a chair, playing on his phone, watching TV, doing nothing. I got mad. So, after his daughter came home, I went to bed after I had a talk with her. And I went to bed. I don't know how I was able to stay awake without passing out from the pain, but I did it. Well, hold on. I had to. If I went and took a nap, I would have got in trouble. That's just bullshit. Why would a grown adult get in trouble for taking a nap because I went and had surgery? Oh, I forgot. I was not allowed to do things. I would have between 1 to 4 hours of sleep every night and still had to function. When the youngest granddaughter was born 7 years ago, my husband and I had to stay awake for a year and a half while she sleeps in a bouncer instead of her crib because her mother cannot go and take care of her and work at the same time. Well, then you shouldn't adopt the 5 kids. She told one of her children that he is adopted, and one of his sisters are adopted. But they're saying that the other ones came from a sperm donor. I'm like, oh, okay, so the 3 kids came from a sperm donor. Okay, how's that possible? because 3 of the kids was addicted to drugs. One was addicted to marijuana when she was born. The other 2 was some sort of hardcore drugs. And they had to stay in a NICU for a little bit longer. So how did she give birth to them? She couldn't give birth to the kids. But that's what she was saying, that she gave birth to them. Then you need to stop your drugs then. Today's Thursday. Kids might see the video if they are actually following me on YouTube. Talk to you.